Adopt, don't shop. Adopt, don't shop. You hear the whole bunch of lot people saying it. It's just a real catchy slogan. I'm out with my American Bully pups. Well, female and my pup. Pocket Bully pup. My American Bully female, she's pregnant. But today I want to talk about adopt, don't shop. What does it really mean? Well, we take our boy on his morning walk. And if you give me 10 minutes, I promise you I'll explain to you why adopt, don't shop is not a good idea. It's just a catchy phrase, man. It's a terrible idea and a catchy phrase. So, adopt, don't shop, what they're referring to is they're trying to say that it's better to go to the dog pound and get a dog and rescue one of those dogs that's in dog jail than it is to buy a dog from a breeder. Than it is to go and shop around and buy a dog. And the reason they're doing that, I understand the reasoning. I've been to dog jail a few times to look around, find dogs that have got loose or help my people find dogs or something. And yes, it is a lot of dogs in there. Hold up. Look at this dude. It's rows and rows and rows of dogs in there. And it's pretty sad. All shapes and sizes. They have a room in there for cats. So I understand what they're doing. They're trying to get some of these dogs adopted into good homes. And that is a good thing for certain people. You may be able to do that. But the first thing you got to recognize is what adopt, don't shop really means is which dog are you going to buy? One that's been well screened, bred, conditioned, made to be a pet, or a feral one that's been running the streets until it got caught, put in dog jail, that you don't know where it come from. Do you want to buy a dog that's got the DNA testing done on it and health reports? Or do you want to go buy a dog from the dog pound and the hips go out next week? Then you got to take care of a dog pound dog for the next 10 years. Is that what you want? And when I say which dog to buy, I want you to understand, Legend is shaking my hand here, that it's $50 to over $500 to adopt a dog from the pound. It depends on the age of the dog, the pedigree of the dog, and the health of the dog. Sound familiar? So, even though they say the slogan, adopt, don't shop, you want to go down there and do it, just recognize they ain't talking about going down there and get a dog for free. If we was trying to save all the dogs, we just give them away for free. But you ain't going down there and getting no free dog. You're gonna pay for it. So that's the first thing. Adopt, don't shop means which dog are you gonna buy? The dog at the pound or the dog from the breeder? Is the dog from the breeder gonna be more expensive? Yes. Thousands. But what do you want to do with your kids? You want to take them a dog that you spent $50 on, that you don't know where it came from, what the temperament of it is. You don't know if if it was living in a cage and little kids was throwing matches at it all day? You don't know. You have no idea. Is that what you want to do for your kid? I don't think so. I think it's irresponsible. So when you go to the breeder, you're going to look for the dog that matches your lifestyle. You want a companion dog, you can go to a breeder that makes companion dogs. You want a working dog, you can go to a breeder that makes working dogs. You want a dog you can put in your backyard and tie up, you can go to a breeder that makes those dogs. Instead of going to dog jail to pick them, because you're still paying for the dog regardless. And you pay for dog jail too. Some of your tax money goes to house stray dogs. And whether you know it or not, you are part of the house stray dog movement and police force. Because them dogs don't get into dog jail unless you, the people, the civilians, call the dog catcher and say there's a stray dog out here. Now, if you want to save the dogs, don't call the dog catcher. Save the dog. Save that stray dog that you just seen. Bring him on in the house. Don't let me say that. That's irresponsible for me to say. It's irresponsible for them to say it. Adopt, don't shop. It's just a catchy slogan, and it sounds good, and you got good intentions, but it's irresponsible. Because it's telling people to go and get dogs that they know nothing about, that's been through a lot of trauma, and make it work. Now, some of the commercials are truthful. The one that I like is the one that has a military veteran, and he goes in to buy a dog, and he's got one leg. He's obviously been to war or something, from these crazy wars they done sent us to. Now he came back and he's disabled. He's disciplined, and he's gonna discipline his dog, and he pays attention to detail. He pays real close attention to detail, and he's gonna get that dog and condition it to do what he needs it to do, be his companion. And it probably ain't gonna be no kids around. He was just him. That's a great commercial. Yes, that works. But not to go and adopt a $500 dog at the dog pound that you know nothing about, have no papers on, no pedigree. If it makes any sense, man, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. I could be wrong. Leave a comment if you want to leave a comment. Maybe we can discuss it. Just be respectful. I haven't called anybody stupid, so just be respectful. I just want us to realize what it is we're doing. That's just a slogan. That's just a saying. It's just a saying. It's not saying you can go over to the dog pound and pick up a free dog and get it out of jail. That ain't what they saying. They saying come and give us $50 to $500 for every dog that's in this jail. So like I said, if you want to do that, just ride around and pick up a stray dog. I mean, it's the same thing, but you get the stray dog for free. Now, does that make any sense? The stray dog that you see on the road that you pass by won't do nothing for is the same dog that gets caught and put in the dog jail that they want you to come over there and pay $50 to $500 for. Why are you gonna go do that when you done pass 20, 30 stray dogs on the way to the dog pound? I mean, at least 2 or 3. If you're going to do that at the dog pound, why not just pick up one of them for free and save the world? Save me some tax money, so when I ain't got to house that dog, and I ain't got to send nobody out to pick the dog up. Save us all some tax money and just take care of the stray if that's what you want to do. But that is not what responsible pet owners should do, and it's not responsible. One of my friends was over and we were talking about the puppy waiting list and different things about it. And he said, man, I got a good idea. You could do a raffle. And I said, yeah, man, I understand that. I know about the raffles, but I don't do raffles because I don't want to give somebody one of these dogs for a $20 ticket because they can't afford this dog. They can't take it to the vet. They can't pay for all the stuff, the food that he needs, all of that. So they can't pay for a C-section if the dog gets pregnant. So I'm not going to be able to give them a dog that I know is going to cost them $1,000 on a C-section if they can't even afford it, if they got to buy it with a $20 ticket. That's irresponsible because sure enough, somebody down the street is going to breed to that dog and you're going to have to do something. And you don't have no money, you're going to go to your mama talking about you need to borrow $1,000? One of your friends going to give you $1,000 to do a C-section on a dog? No, they're not going to do it. So it's irresponsible for me to do raffles. That's why I don't do raffles. And if you go to the pound and try to get a companion dog for your kids, you might as well be playing the raffle. Your chances is as good as the lottery. Now, some people can do it. The dog people can do it. The soldier, the retired soldier I was telling you about, he can do it. I can go on to get any dog. But that's because I'm going to work that dog and get what I need him to do. I'm going to condition some things to make him do what I need him to do. That's what that's for. Those are the people that can go and adopt. But the average person looking for a dog for their family should not be going over there spending $50 to $500 for a dog that you know nothing about and may or may not be good with kids. Just because of some old catchy slogan you heard. Adopt, don't shop. It's just a catchy slogan. So anyway, when you get through messing around and playing around, come on off the bench for the big win, man. Get you something hard cut. It's on.